Ready.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify.
Entering play call screen.
In New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New York Giants. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected. Inside zone.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone split is selected.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football.
Cross-cutting.
People understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape.
Entering play call, flanker drive.
We're getting their opponents on
Formation, gun.
Loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Option, empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is selected. Cross-cutting, square cutting. Cross-cutting, square cutting.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Giants first down as they...
Entering play call, empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Strong curl, Y shallow cross, middle high low.
And he comes through for him.
Strong curl, formation. There are I form, wing. You have 15 options. X slant is selected. Cross-cutting.
A first down carry for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Entering play call, formation, strap, single back.
It shouldn't be a surprise.
Option is set. Option. Win tight. You there. Threatened spacing. 26-0. AHD inside zone.
Afternoon.
So in Saints
circle button.
Now here's
cross button. Cross button.
32-yard line. Jones fakes the give to
triangle button. Triangle button. Circle button. Cross button.
Is caught on the right sideline, but out of
entering
bounds.
play call. PHD from
the throw took him a little too far. Second down.
Option is spread. There zone pick jet
on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10.
R1 button. Circle button.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Entering play call. Spread. There are Y shallow cross. 4 vertical. Quick slant. Zone. Quick slants.
He just made a great play there.
If they want a first, they need to get the
cross button.
32
cross button.
down.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Cross button. Square button.
That ball caught by Slayton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints.
Entering play call. Zone thick jet. Y shallow for vertical. Quick slants. Formation. There are wing. AHD power O.
They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Triangle button.
A handoff to Barkley. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Entering play call. Wing. You have 15 options. HD. Formation. Gun. Option is set. Normal Y off close. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Double slant is selected.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Cross button. Square button.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up.
Entering play call. Formation. Coach flanker drive.
Down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
Play number 9 on the draw.
Cross button.
They need
Cross button. R1 button. Flat. Circle button. R1 button.
Back to
cross button. R1 button. Cross button.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Entering play call. Coach FGK flip pass.
Down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Giants
entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
There kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Formation. There. Concept. Cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6. Show 4 is selected.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the...
Entering play call. Cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6. Show 4 is selected. Cover 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Second down at 5. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about...
Entering play call. Cover 6. Cover 6.
By only getting
cover 6
there on 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they bring him to the ground just shy.
Entering play call, cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Concept, there are 7. Formation, there are 7. Normal, cover 3, cover 1, cover 1, cover 2, cover 2 man, cover 1 LB blitz.
Not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got this to the 30.
Entering play formation, there are 7 categories. There are 46. Concept, cover 2.
And he was able to
Zone
get
blitz 2 key.
backers and grab the completion.
Cover 2 man.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's the option. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
Entering play call, cover 2 man.
Do it yourself.
Play.
Very nice game.
Cobb 1 to contain.
All he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Audible.
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports.
Entering play call, man inside blitz.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Spread.
A give. This is Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Entering play call, concept, there are 7 options, formation,
Almost like the
3 to 4, over, Tampadu,
They expected
Tampadu.
much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards.
Entering play call, over, there are 4 play call.
Not on this play.
Cover 2 man, Tampadu, cover 2 cover 3 cloud.
Take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Two times. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Bang, bang, bang.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4.
Entering play SS Sam free.
That run.
Formation, there
My math, yes.
46. They're under, cover 1, cover 2 man, cover 3,
He's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history.
cover 1,
He just sped past
cover 2 man, cover 3.
Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. With touchdown.
Entering play call, search suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
What's good on the extra?
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, return left is selected.
touchdown wants to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll be
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected.
Giants offense
triangle button
to begin their next drive.
Cross button.
Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Double slants.
Remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 9.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Jones.
Triangle button. Square button.
Catch made by Slayton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third.
Entering play call. Smash shape. Keep attack. Mesh spot.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far.
R1 button. R1 button. Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Pod FD rub. Red option. Jet touch pass.
4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from the 36 now,
Max
first
protect.
and 10. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Entering play call. Coach player. There are 9. Player. There are 9. Player. Formation. There are gun.
You know, kind of like the shuffle.
Flex. Curls. Smash. Flankers. Sluggos. Formation. Concept. There are 9.
Wide receivers.
Play action. Run. Play action pass. Do. There are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Pause print HB flag is selected.
Hold to dig out of here. Second and
triangle button. Cross button.
They'll stick with the
triangle button.
He looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Entering play call. There are 2 categories. Concept. There are 9 categories. Play. Coach suggest flood.
Giants on third down. They've
cross button.
For 4 thus.
Cross button.
This is 3rd and 7.
Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Going deep downfield for Ross.
Square button.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
Get the catch. Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now on 4th down, Otis, the punt team sending this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
59 ball, check, 59. Oh yeah, here we go again.
Back to throw. Incomplete.
Everything about that play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't
Cover
get
1 hole,
that play.
cover 3, cover 1 hole press, cover 3 match.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the...
Entering play call, on plan. There are 7 categories. Defend medium, pass, cover 1, cover 2 drop, cover 2 drop, cover 2 sink.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because...
Entering play call, defend medium, pass. You have 1 on plan. There are 7 for me.
Not looking
Recent
inside.
plays. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 6 press is selected.
At halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Entering play call, recent cover 3 cloud.
It'll be 3rd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 category. Formation. There are 7 concept. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3. There are 9 categories. You have 82 options. Cover 3 is selected.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. AHP split screen.
Drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Cross button. Square button.
Maybe begin their next.
Circle button.
And still plenty of time.
R1 button.
Half more.
Cross button.
We'll see.
R1 button.
He goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3.
Entering play call. Y stick. FB dive. Double slants. FB dive. AHP double ISO. FB dive.
Down play.
cross button, compact, triangle button.
Now a first carry for their fullback. No gain on the play this time.
Entering play call, coach suggests double slants. Inside, Y stick, AHB leg dive. AHB power up, AHB leg dive. Cross button. Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
That's complete to John Ross. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
Townsend now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Only 29 yards on the punt.
Entering play call, cover 3, concept, formation, punt plan, coach, recent plays, cover 6 press, cover 3 match, cover 6 press.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back.
Entering play call, coach, 494, punt plan. There are 9, run inside. You have 105 options. HB inside zone selected.
Down and not giving up the pick 6, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the
Entering play call, AHP 26 to punt plan. Concept, inside zone. There are 10. Play call, play call.
That may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Entering play call, sweep. There are 10 categories. Concept, player, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Z spot is selected.
Seconds to go before.
Entering play call, sweep. Play, from play, coach corner, Ravens, Salem, Ravens trail.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
R1 button, circle button, cross button, R1 button, R1 button, square button.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown Giants. Evan Ingram.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take it.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything.
Entering play call, recent plays. There are formation. There are 7. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 12 options. Top 3 buzz match is selected.
And only 6 seconds on the
Spread.
clock, so time likely for just 1 play. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by.
Entering Humpling adjustments. Screen run inside is selected.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back.
Defend medium. Defend medium pass.
Let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Entering play call, recent plays. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 cloud is selected. Cover 3 sky dress.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they still got a shot.
Entering play call, cover 3 cloud.
Just as he let that go.
Cover 3 match. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. On plan, there defend. Cover 2 sink.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally down at the 41-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. Space to run past the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Entering play call. On plan, there are 7 categories.
3 yards.
40 options. Normal, there are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected.
To roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Spread.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Check. Mike 42. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 3 yards.
Entering play call. Normal, there are 2 fire zone 3.
Play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll run it with Kamara. And that one going nowhere from the start.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That time, and now it's 4th down.
And you know it pains them to be this close and you know they're going to want to go for it here.
Concept, formation, norm, inside blitz, zone blitz, inside blitz.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They get this out left, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Out of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Bill Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HB Power O is selected.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Protect.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is
entering play call, coach suggestions. Red.
Because
Raven Red option. Red.
Team, you got to be careful right here.
Raven Red. AHD insides. Double slants.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
R1 button. R1 button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have FD rub, Raven Red option, Power O.
Underneath route.
Plan, run inside, AHD inside zone. 26, AHD, FD die, Raven Red option.
To pick up really nice yardage.
AHD double ISO. Square button.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. He juked him. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into
entering play call, ground inside. Plan. There are 9 categories. Player. There are coach level switch. Blood red option. Hockey pin. Inside zone. Jet pass. Inside zone.
Production from their lead horse. That would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last
circle button. Cross button. Cross button. Compact. R1 button. Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button.
Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So the
entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
This is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the
entering play call, cold combat, red option, Power O, AHD Power O.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Circle button, triangle button, triangle button,
after the
cross button, triangle button, triangle button.
He he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 puck reserves.
But instead, he flipped it on.
Red hot, puck reserves.
Get positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Square button.
Here's a give to Barkley.
Getting out a ton of success here.
Entering recent play, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone split is selected.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Puck and key, red option. Stick, 0-1 trap. Quick slants, 0-1 trap. Square button.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Entering play call, coach suggestion. JHD slips, red option, contactor, pump, formation, concept.
You think to yourself, why do they
play
keep
action path do. There are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Posture and HD flag is selected.
these runs? But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
8 yards to go on second down.
Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button. Cross button.
Off the boot.
Cross button.
Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Entering play, sprintage, confirmation. There are 9 categories. You have 8 options. I-form is selected.
Just continues to evolve.
Strong, I-form, wing. You have formation, pistol, gun. Option is set. Option is set. Normal Y off close. There are 7. Escape. Mesh spot.
The Giants on.
Triangle button.
They've hit.
Cross button. One button. One button. Cross button. Cross button. Square button.
Looking.
One button.
Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
Bring up fourth down.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a
Punt
punt.
formation. There are 7 concept. There are 7 categories. Play type. There are 7 formation. There are 7 categories. Defend me. Cover 1. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Audible.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 5-yard line.
Here's Kamara on the read option. And a short gain here as he gets it up. Only
Entering play call, defend, cover 1, keep, cover 2 drop, cover 2 drop, cover 2 sink.
1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Give cushion.
They'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up.
Entering play call. Padu.
So a change of
PHP counter. Fade smash. RPO power key. Y shallow cross. Gun plan. There are run in. AHG. Gun plan. Player. Formation. There. Concept. Quick path. Op. Run. Option is set to sweep. There are 10 categories. You have 3 options. HB toss is selected.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission.
Triangle button.
They'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. First play of the drive.
Circle button. Cross button. Triangle button. Cross button.
Jones to Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting
entering play concept from coach suggestion. Ravens sale double post.
It was a game.
Formation.
It's probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play.
Empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Vertical is selected.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Possibly a turning point.
Circle. That's perfect.
This is
cross button. Cross button. Triangle button. R1 button. Square button.
Coming as he'll look to throw.
Square button.
That's into a double team and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and sprint.
Cover 3 Sky WK press. Cover 3 cloud.
Jam, it feels like, towards the middle.
Cover 3 cloud press.
Missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area. An interception can result.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he stopped immediately there.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll get only 3 there. So
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Gun plan. There are 7. Formation. There are 7. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Gun plan. Coach suggest. Gun plan. There are 7 Coach suggest. Cog 3. Cover 1 LB blitz press.
So it's Saints
Efficient.
as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll wind up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Line and talk over what to do next.
Cover 4. Cover 3. Concept. There are man. DPL safety go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down right around.
Entering play call, men blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 87 options. LB dogs. Inside, DB strap, spinner. DBL safety go. Play call. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 hard flat.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Entering play call, cover 2. There are 9 categories. You have 53 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
What to do next?
Play call, cover 6.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
28-yard attempt.
The Saints going to call the first of their...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Lutz puts this one through. So he's been automatic to this point.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 20.
Entering, inside, corner and goes.
The Giants
cross button, square button, R1 button.
They're down here in a 1-score
cross button, triangle button, triangle button.
Factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance.
Entering click, go X sticks with inside, corner it, go X sticks, play call.
In practice, usually on a Friday.
Formation, there are no, option is set to normal, option is set to flex white, option is set, normal, RPOs, red only, jet touch, or jet touch pass.
Opportunity now, here's the execution. After the incomplete.
Cross button,
is second.
Circle button, R1 button. Cross button.
Jones.
Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
That's going to be caught by Tony. 2 yards the loss.
Entering play call, normal white off, error 17. Formation, there are 9 categories. Error concept, formation.
How many times have we seen
Option is set to sped, under, growth, quick slot, quick slants.
Leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Cross button, circle button, backs protect. Cross button, fade, cross button, circle button, R1 button,
Jones.
R1 button.
Now a desperation throw deep.
Triangle button.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off right around the 43.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, Because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So this one, a victory here.
Best game report player